But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned. If this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice is coming good and clear. Please invite your friends. As you see, we don't have many because many are not expecting us to be in this time. But, you know, we try our best to come in different time zones so people can join us. As you see the title, Quran is full of miracles. But I cannot find one. So today I'm hoping that we will get some Muhammadans who they can call us. I will turn on my Skype and we will do a friendly challenge, very friendly challenge. I am here to challenge all the Muhammadan around the world to find me one thing can be called miracle in the Quran, just one. If we search in YouTube, I will not be exaggerating if I say there's millions of videos made about the miracles of the Quran. Millions, not hundreds or thousands. If we search in Google, that will not be any different. It will be even more scary. Quran miracles is one of top. I just searched in Google. Let me show you on the screen. I found a result of 3,440,000 time in less than a 50 second, or 50 of a second, 56 of a second. 3,440,000 times. There's articles, videos, you name it. Scientific miracles in the Quran. And if you take a look at any of them, especially if you are a person who have knowledge in this cult, you will find right away that this religion is absolutely has zero to claim, and all those miracles is a fabrication. Which another level of a proof that Islam is a false religion, because you see, I mean, how false it is to the point there is millions of religions that are false. But this false religion is false to the point you need to make a false miracle to make people believe in it. This is how desperate this religion is. My Skype is open. If any Muhammadan would like to join us in the conversation, feel free. Now, if we go to any of those websites, and we choose any of those so-called miracles, we will find that this is laughable miracle. However, if you are a person who do not know this cult, you do not know anything about it, they can fool you, because all these miracles or this claim or those videos is based on lying. As an example, we heard the Muslims speaking about the mathematical miracles of the Quran, like number 19. And then anyone who speaks little Arabic, he will go and he will find that this number 19 is not even exist there. It is a lie. And always I notice that those, especially those who miracles who depend in languages, they are presented in front of people who don't speak the language. I remember once Shabir Ali was speaking in ABN TV. I think there was there Sam Shamoun or David, I'm not sure. And he mentioned how many times certain word repeated and etc. Do he dare to mention that to me? Do he dare even to let me speak to him? He don't. So this book is full of miracles, but I find it a very laughable book from the beginning to the end. If we ask the Muslim, what is the first chapter Muhammad he received? The first sentence, ever. Before Muhammad, he was not a prophet, as we heard the guy who called himself Sheikh Uthman, this balloon. He was saying that Muhammad, he is not from the Abrahamic faith, and this is the truth. He is not from the Abrahamic faith. But this person who is not from the Abrahamic faith, he tried to attach himself to any faith, so in order to gain audience and followers, like any scam. And this guy, he claimed that when he was in a cave, someone came to him and he squeezed him 3 times. And each time he squeezed him, he says to him, read. And then Muhammad, he says to him, I cannot read. So this sentence repeated 3 times, read, or the word. And Muhammad keeps saying, I cannot read. Here the story, you will see how laughable it is. Because either the angel is stupid or the God who is saying the words to Muhammad is stupid. If the guy, he cannot read, why you say to him, read? That is a miracle. This God do not know that Muhammad cannot read. Then the smart God who do not know that Muhammad cannot read, he say to Muhammad, read in the name of your Lord, the one who created the man from a dead blood. See the miracles, how they start? This is the beginning. This God, he just start doing poo-poo. He did not even say hello. I mean, isn't it weird that this angel, he came to Muhammad, he did not even say Assalamu alaikum? Oh, because Muhammad now, he did not learn Assalamu alaikum from the Jews, so he was not saying it yet. The Muhammadan, they claim that the one who came to Muhammad, his name is Gabriel, which is in Arabic Jibreel, supposedly. Even the name is wrong. But Jibreel, when he came to Mary, Gabriel, he said to her, Shalom to you, Mary. Jibreel, when he come to Muhammad, no shalom, no lalom, no hello, no how are you doing, Abdul, nothing. Right away, squeezing. And this is another sign of miraculous prophet. And then this miraculous prophet, after he been squeezed 3 times and no mayonnaise came out, and he keeps saying to this angel, I cannot read. Then the angel gave him news. Read in the name of the one who created man from dead blood. Now for sure, this is scientifically proven to be true. That we used to be dead blood. And then you add some olive oil and like some spice, you know, you say like karaku, shakarku, kakaka, you know, like, you know, kaka, you know, like voodoo. And then the dead blood will start to grow and become a man. This is the beginning of the miraculous Quran. This is the beginning. This Muhammad did not even say anything yet. The one who's talking is Allah. So if this book is the book of miracles, I mean, how the start was horrible. Do we have any Muhammadan want to say anything? Do we have any Muhammadan want to say anything? If you are a Muhammadan, text me in Skype. I will take you. All right. Always I find it amazing that somebody he have a brain, he can read and he can write, and he don't see how silly, how stupid this book is. Any Muhammadan? Now, after we finish our podcast today, you will see how the heroes in the chat talking about the scientific miracles of the Quran, and they will start even posting links. Shall we go to Muslim website to read the miracles? Kini Bomer? I don't know what's wrong with this David Wood, honestly. I mean, this guy, he debate every fool in the world. And he make it official debate. I mean, come on, let him call you and just have a conversation. This guy don't even have a high school. I don't know what's wrong with this David. He make me upset, really. He bring all the street boys and he make them famous. That's what he do. You want him to talk to you, open your Skype, let him call you, let everybody, you know, but don't make it an official debate. This guy is just a poor guy. I mean, he have no idea. Lord have mercy. Yeah, David, would he have a specialty? Do we have any Abdul here? Destroyed him. I mean, this guy, he don't have high school. Do you need to destroy him? Destroy him. You see, when we open Skype, we say anyone can call me. We don't really call this as a debate, because debate have to be between people who have knowledge. So if somebody, he claimed to be a sheikh, and then he called me, maybe we can call it a debate. But a guy, he don't, you know, like Abbas, he called me a million times. We laugh, you know. Can you take what Abbas says seriously? Or ultimate fart? Those people, they say whatever. And this is what David would he do. You know, he debated a street boy like Mimi Hijab. I don't mind to talk to Mimi Hijab, make him shish kebab, but don't make an official debate. Made him famous. Any debate based in 10 minutes for you, 10 minutes for me is a joke. All right? Secondly, debate have to be between two knowledgeable people. Where are they? Yeah, he volunteered to bring the food. Do we have any Muhammadan here? Anyway, this is what he do, what we can do. Everybody, you know, he's free to do as he wish. Do we have any Muhammadan want to tell us about the scientific miracles? Huh? Actually, here I see a miracle. I remember this one. The Muslim, they speak about chapter 96, verse number 15, and they make a miracle about it. Let me search for it. Hold on, give me a second. Just to show you how funny those miracles. as an example. Not limited to. All right. So we searched for the miracle and we found it as usual. Scientific facts. This is the Muslim article. This is the Muhammadan article. Okay. Human brain contain major loops, which, I don't know, you are talking about a human brain include who? Does that include Muhammad? I don't know what kind of loops he have. We will go. Major loops, which are frontal loop. Okay, so, okay, and then each loop is an exclusive role, okay? In the same time, perform complementary rules, blah, 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 okay? So anyway, just to make sure the article, we don't want to read all, you can take your time, just search for it. They claim here that scientists, they found that the area where lines happened, or line happen, is in here, as you see in the picture. Those where the loops are of line. You see the yellow area? I don't know. I don't think this is true, my friend. I think Muhammad, all his head is yellow. I don't know. You can prove me wrong. Why you are attacking Hadith? Many Muslims are Quranists. If you stop attacking Hadith and listen to Quran, you will be a Muslim. Okay. Why you don't, you know, let me call you the one. At least you use a Muslim name. Shame on you. Call yourself Jeffrey. You're ashamed to be Muhammad now. So listen here. This is the scientific study. I'm not going to discuss the science. I'm not a scientist, but I will take this is for granted that this is true. That this is the loop where control the lies. But what does this have to do with the verse in the Quran? Where in the Quran is speaking about the loops? If you go here in the top, in the picture, it says, Quranic miracle, the forelock. The forelock. Okay. And then if we go down a little bit, we will find, it says, chapter 96, verse number 15 and 16. It says Allah, or Allah is speaking, he will catch him from his forelock. Okay. What does this have to do with the loops? Any Muslim can help me? The forelock is hair. It's not inside the head. So how the forelock, which is hair, become the loops in the brain? I mean, even your stupid translation says forelock. Do you see the stupidity? So what the hair, which is in the front of the head, like do people lie from their hair? Let us see this guy. Hold on. We hope he is a real Abdul, not a scam. Let's call him. So we just showed you an example of how the Muhammadan, they lie and they fabricate. And their lies is silly, stupid, does not make sense. I mean, what is that, man? How in the world you change? You try to switch the science, speaking about loops inside the brain, to make it about the forelock, which is nothing but hair. All what the Quran says, we will grab him from his hair. The front hair. But by the way, do the front hair lie? Is lying? This is an example of the silly miracles of the Quran. Let us see this Muhammadan. Yeah, I guess I know who is this. Yes, my friend, you are live on air.
Okay, I am live on air. But
Yeah.
better if I don't speak with live, because I want to.
I don't want to speak live. You don't want to speak in private.
Yeah, it's better. I can say what something. Right?
Well, for now, okay. I'm live on air. Sorry, I apologize.
Okay, I'm gonna say what something on the live air. Yes, can I say it?
Sure, go ahead.
I am 42 years old. I come now. I am in Germany. I come from Holland.
All right.
I am born in from Muslim parents.
All right. I can tell from your name. Okay.
And now I am with a friend.
All right.
I think 3-4 weeks I am here in Germany, and I see just too much things from Muhammad. And now I am, how can you say? I changed my mind. Now I am no Muslim anymore. Now I believe in Jesus.
All right.
And but I need what questions, answers, and that cannot I ask from life.
Why not? Ask your question so everybody can learn and get the benefit of the question.
Okay, why? How can I say in English? Yeah, my English is not so good.
Don't worry.
Why Jesus make people? Why he need us? Because we are bad. We make bad things.
Why Jesus he need us?
Yes, he created us. Why?
Well, Jesus, he did not create you to be bad. Jesus, even like Satan himself, the Bible says that God created him as an angel, but he gave us a free will. So you want to be good, you want to be bad, it's up to you. So God, he don't want, because our God, this is why we call him the Father. We don't call him like Allah. He is, the people who believe in him, they are his slaves. We pray to the Father, we call him Father. Why? Because he say, okay, you are like my children, I give you free will, be good, but it's up to you not to be good. So now if you ask me, well, why we are bad? Well, he told us not to be bad, but we choose to be bad. So are we going to complain because the one who created us, he gave us a free will? Because he treated us with respect? No, we cannot. So imagine I say to you, you are free. You want to stay here, you want to go, it's up to you. And then you complain. You say, no, I don't want to be free. I want to be slave. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean.
So God, he created you and he wanted you to be good, but he gave you free will. So if you choose to be a bad person, well, it's your choice. So God did not create us to be bad. He never did.
Okay, I know what you mean. But Christian Prince, if I look to the people, yeah, with mind, with head, why they not see the truth?
Well, not all people don't see, my friend. There's a lot of people see, and there's a lot of people don't see. But let us make it more simple. I believe that there is major number of people who are looking for the truth, including Muslims. So a Muslim, when he prays to his God, he is seeking the truth. You know, many of them, they think that they are believing in true God. And this is why they fight for him, they die for him, they kill for him, right? Because they believe in this God. But it doesn't mean that they have the truth there. So people look for the truth, and there's let us say a fight in this earth between the bad and the good. The bad is satanic, the good is coming from the good God. So when we look at Muhammad, we find that Muhammad is a satanic person.
Yes, with 9 years old child, everything that I
6 years old.
last
6 years old.
weeks, yes,
6 years
old.
old.
What I see
Yeah.
last 4 weeks
Yeah.
from the Quran. First, I cannot believe, and after every day, I was looking for answers with my friend here. He was before also Muslim.
Yes.
And he let me see the truth, everything, and I think so funny. I am now 42 years old. Just now I can see the truth. Why I was blind?
You know, sometimes things happen for a reason. Maybe at a certain time in your life, you were not looking, you were not thinking about it. You take it for granted. You know, you grow up in a family, you know, you're busy in normal life. More of us, many of us, we go through this, you know. And then in a certain time, you know, you notice that there is something wrong. So the good thing is, it's not why you did not see this until you became 42 years old. The good thing is that you saw it now, and you know that this is not the correct belief.
Yes,
You know?
and I want to go after 1 week, go back to my country, back to Holland,
Yeah.
and I want to speak with my family about this.
Right.
And when you have time, not
Well, you know, you can contact me in Patreon. Just send me an email. Tell me, can you be, etc. I will, you know, just be sure that your family there in the certain time, and tell me your time, you know, or calculate your time based on New York time. Tell me, like, I will be, let us say, 2 p.m. New York time. Then I will be, I will do my best to call you and speak to you and your family in private.
Okay, that's best.
Unless you want to be live on air, I don't mind, you know.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who is the brother next to you?
That is my brother from Germany. I was here for holiday, and
All right.
it is from Jesus.
He's an
I see
ex-Muslim too? He's an ex-Muslim?
He's ex-Muslim also, yes. Can I give to
Wonderful.
him?
Oh, sure. I'd be happy to talk to him too.
No, not later.
Huh?
Yes, hello, CP.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Yes, I'm listening to you. I'm good. I'm trying to be good. Thank you. My English also limited. It's not very good. So
don't worry about your English. My German is even more horrible. So don't worry about it. I was in Germany actually 3 years ago, I think. I don't know if you saw. I had a live broadcast with Amir. I don't know if you know Amir.
Yeah, I know
met
him,
him, and we had a live broadcast from Germany.
Yeah, I didn't see this, but I know Amir also. I saw some videos from him years ago. As he was a young man.
So what made you leave Islam too? Like, you know, if you'd like to say.
It's a very long story. It began like I was always thinking there's something wrong. How they pray, how they fast, how they live, the whole lifestyle. I was thinking. I had also a dog. I had a wife, a Muslim wife.
Okay.
And I had a dog, and this dog made so much problems to the whole family. They were some kind of religious people.
Yeah.
And they did not even come into my house, because of the dog. And I was thinking, Allah, what's your problem with the dog? Why you make bad things to my family? I think God is good, and good things come from God. And so this was the beginning of my research, after I left this people, I took my dog and ran away from them. So that was the beginning of the end of Islam for me and the end of Allah. And then, you know, God showed me the truth, like step for step. Someone I met, Amir, then you came, then someone other came, and things happened. And you know, it was not like from now to tomorrow in a process like one day.
It took time,
It took
yeah.
a little bit time, you know.
Yeah.
And then I was sure, as I see the black stone with the vagina form, I was sure, okay, this must be the devil.
But you know, I find your story is kind of amazing, because you left Islam. The reason, like the
My
one
dog.
was a dog. A dog. He made you. You know,
Yeah.
isn't it amazing how you see
Yes,
how
it's
the
amazing.
truth?
I'm telling the people, you see my dog. You see my dog. Yes. What? Now what? I say this dog took me out of Islam. If you believe or not,
True.
that's amazing.
Amazing.
Yes.
You see, actually, here you see that Muhammad is a fraud, because even he said that angels don't enter a house, have a dog or an image. And name for me one Muslim who don't have images in his phone or in his wall or in his house. Same
Yes,
time,
yeah.
what kind of angel he have a phobia from dogs, or he is weak? I mean, how in the
Yeah.
world this dog can stop an angel of God from entering a house of a prophet?
Yeah, the Azrael cannot come. You know, it's funny. If I would stay a Muslim, I would have dogs. You know, because I can live forever and ever.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
know,
you can. That's the
what
Muslim
is
logic. You know, CP.
yeah, what a stupid religion. What a stupid religion. Envy you, you know?
Yeah, and you know why they don't have dogs in their house, like 10 dogs, 11 dogs, because Azrael cannot come in,
No,
so
one
they
dog,
don't have
one
fear of the
little
dead.
puppy, or puppy, not even a dog. I mean, it's just a small, tiny puppy that will
It's enough.
stop the angel will come from your house. Not only this, the one who have dogs in his house, Allah, you know, he will curse you, or let us say
Yeah.
he will take from your deeds, you know. So let us
Yes,
say
yes,
you,
yes, yes. I heard
yeah,
it about.
yeah,
I heard about it from you. Your good deeds will be gone every day.
yeah. Every
Like
day Allah will take will take some from your bank account just because you have a
yes.
dog.
What about when I don't have anymore? What he will take
It
away?
will go minus.
There's no
This
good
this
deed
is
anymore.
you remind me of me when I was in school. There's a teacher. She got so upset from me, and she kept giving me like minus five each time I do something bad, and then I became
Yeah.
became under zero. So minus 20 under zero, minus 50
After
under
zero.
zero. Yeah, like I don't have more grade no more. Like, you know.
What now? So also they have if they touch a dog, they have
Yeah,
to wash the
seven
complete
seven
all the
time.
body.
Seven. Now, not only this, if your dog he lick your dish, you have to wash it 7 times. 7 times.
Oh,
And the funny, by the way, that Muhammad himself, he used to jump in a water, have dead dogs in it, and women blood from period. So
yeah.
how in the world that a living dog is very filthy according to Islam, and he is disgusting creature, and even Muhammad he claimed that he is Satan, and he is the one who will destroy your prayer. And then we find that Muhammad himself is a swimming in a little jacuzzi, not with dogs, not with dogs, with dead
Unbelievable.
dogs, bodies of
Unbelievable.
dogs. You know?
You know what I'm thinking right now?
Yeah,
This stuff also I heard from you. Also, Allah has a dog, right?
yeah. And Allah have a dog too. Yeah. But I mean, this is like a cartoon. It's like a Mickey Mouse. You know?
It's a new stuff for my friend. I
Yeah.
want that that he can hear it also. Did you know that Allah has a dog, my friend?
No, first time.
The first time he's hearing it.
Yeah, if you read the chapter of An-Najm, when Muhammad was speaking to his cousin, he said to him, "I don't want to worship the God of the stars. This is the you know the Allah, the moon god." So then Muhammad, the Muslims claim, according to Muhammad, that Allah, he sent his dog and he ate him when he's in his way to Yemen. When Muhammad, he said to him, ألا تخاف أن يأكلك كلب الله? Aren't you afraid that the dog of Allah will eat you? Well, I mean, it's a it's a fiction movie. Have scary, stupid stories, and depend on the size of your brain, you accept. If your brain is in the size of a brain, actually, even a mosquito will not believe in Islam. Actually, even mosquito have a story. Once I asked Muslim Sheikh, he said Allah is about justice. I said, okay, your prophet, as an example, he said there's two goats are fighting, and Allah will question why they are fighting. He said, yes, true. And he said to me, or I asked him, I forgot, as an example, the mosquito. So, okay, I said, so is the mosquito now going to be judged by Allah for sucking my blood? He said, sure. I said, why? He said, because she is sucking your blood. I said, but this is what she eat. Isn't it Allah is the one who made her? So
stupid. If you start questioning this stuff,
the second you question this madness religion, if we can call it a religion, you will find how silly it is. And and here I have the hadith in front of us.
We cannot see. We are just on the phone, brother. We cannot see now, but later we can look into it.
No problem. Well, join us in YouTube. We are live. You can listen to us. And if you don't know how to find the link, go to Patreon. You do not need to, Patreon is for everybody is welcome. You do not need to make donation. When we say Patreon, it's just a way to find me. So go there. You can click at the link right there, the first one in the top, and then you can join us in the live screen. All right. Take care, my friend. God bless you. And I'm happy for you both to leave Islam, and I hope soon his family will leave Islam too. I will be happy to help them. Take care. And say hello to your dog. Say hello to your dog from me. Salute.
I will do. I promise. Take care.
All right. If I'm there, I will buy him some treat, I mean, look at this miraculous religion. I mean, can you believe that there is a God? He teaches that a dog is the enemy of Allah, and we need to kill all the dogs. And then when the people start complaining, Muhammad said, okay, don't kill the hunting dog or the guardian dog. Any other dog, kill him. Specifically, the black dog. Miracle. But here you notice, by the way, that the stupidity of Muhammad is very helpful to expose him even after 1400 years ago. Those two brothers who called us today from Germany, and the other one, I think he is originally from Holland, and both originally they are from Muslim countries. The second they are exposed to the truth, the second they will leave this madness. Let us see. We have a Muhammadan trying to call us. The Muhammadan rejected my call. Call declined. Well, we will block you. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to call us? What is the miracle? Is it really the miraculous religion who discover that the black dog is Satan? It's a science, brother. Who can discover this? Black dog, black bird, anything is totally black for Muhammad is evil. Now someone might say, well, how come the Muslim they kiss the black stone? Our friend, the Muslim believed that the black stone was white, like milk. And then the sin of mankind made it black. So Muhammad teach racism, claiming that sin make you black. And this is, by the way, even in the Quran, we can find many verses about it. The black stone was like milk. Okay, what happened? Well, the sin of mankind, my friend. See what the sin does? The sin of mankind made it black. And let us find the hadith. So Muhammadan, they will not say. Today, actually, I don't want to forget this. Today, I saw in the news that there is a Muslim woman. She is, I think, 26 years old. She insulted the Prophet of Allah in WhatsApp, and the court of Pakistan, Pornistan, they order her execution. Can you believe it? How filthy, how garbage this religion is. Execution for, insulting Muhammad. Do you see how Islam is protected? Not by Allah. Not by Allah for sure. Allah cannot protect Muhammad. And the Quran says that Allah stop anyone from laughing at Muhammad. إِنَّا كَفَيْنَاكَ الْمُسْتَهْزِئِينَ. And then we find we are laughing at him today. And the one who is trying to stop people from laughing at Muhammad is the criminals. And in this case, the Pakistani government, which USA and Joe Biden give them a lot of money. And we have an ambassador there. We have an ambassador in such a garbage, with such a garbage government. And we give them every year hundreds of millions of dollars for AIDS. In front of us, it says here, it's reported by the messenger of Allah saying, the black stone descend from paradise whiter than milk, but the sin of man, the children of Adam, made it black. So Islam teach that sin make you black. Miracle. Miracle. And by the way, if you execute this woman, as don't we mention her, we pray for her actually. She's not a Christian, but doesn't matter really. If you execute this woman, you will not make any difference except showing how evil this garbage cult is. It's really evil. Where is the source of Allah dog? I can't find it for you in Arabic, but then you have to use Prophet Google translation. No problem. All right, this is Tafsir al-Tabari. I will post the link for you. You can use Google Translation to translate, And I will do that actually in the screen. This is al-Tabari. This is from page number 493, 494, 495. And here is al-Tabari, as we see. And then you don't speak the language, So what you do, click translate. And then after you translate the page, search for the word dog. In English for sure. You see it? Aren't you afraid that the dog of Allah will eat you? So the guy, he went out for a trade business. and Allah, he sent his dog and he ate the guy. You see it? Be aware that Allah dog will eat you. The translation is funny, but you know, you got it. Again, the page number there, in the top of the page, you will see the page number. This is very number 22, sorry. Tafsir, page number 493, Tafsir at-Tabari. And this is a very well-known Islamic website. All right? Miracle. Miraculous book. Miraculous. What you can say, I mean, no comment. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to call us? Share with us some scientific miracles? Additional to the sperm of the man is coming from the backbone. From the backbone. And then the Muslim, they made articles. I saw a video of a bunch of Muslim kids without saying which channel. The guy, he said, the word solb, brother, according to the dictionary, mean the male member. The word solb mean male member. Really? According to the dictionary. Do we have any Muhammadan? Anyone? Let us see this guy. We will call him one more time. If you don't answer, we will block him. Okay, call decline. Then we will send you to Allah free shipping and handling. Take a hike. Do we have any brave, proud about the scientific miracles of the Quran? My friend, don't text me, don't call me if you are not a Muslim. I will block you. Literally. All right. Do we have any Muslim? Okay. You know, Muslim, they send to me supposedly their anger. You know, when a Muslim, he is angry, he have to express his anger. And when a person is very angry, he talk about everything except the topic which made him angry. Like as an example, we talk about the Quran speaking about the sperm coming from the ribs of the women. What the Muslim will answer? The Trinity is not true. This have to do with the sperm coming from the backbone. Who is talking even about the Trinity? When you believe in Trinity or not, who cares? This is your business. Any Abdul? Anyone? Nobody? I like quiet Muslims when they are unable. Here we have what her name, this female, her name is Darax. This Darax, she sent me a text message, and she is admitting that she is half a brain. Oh, okay. Well. And she is saying that her as a half a brain, she has something to say. Okay, what is that? Let me show you what she sent me. This is the female, her name is Darax. The one who called before, we have her recorded, and people die laughing at her answers. Keep whining, you stupid hypocrite. Eh? Is that me who told the people not to do piss in the direction of the Kaaba, and he was pissing as Muhammad was doing that? Is that me who told the Muslims not to do boom boom when your wife she have period and he was doing it? Is it me who told the Muslims to have 4 wives and he can have unlimited? Is it me who told the Muslims, you know, if you take oath, keep it, and then he broke the oath every day? Is it me? Is it me? So look what she's saying. Hypocrite, your Bible full of filth, fairy tales. Why don't you talk about how your God tell women to shut up in 1 Timothy 2:12? Or how women are valued half a price of a man? Now, the funny here, if I show the Muhammadan what they are rejecting from their book, they will die from what they just posted. I can't find you. You see, you are saying that it says there that the price of a woman, the woman is a half a price of a woman, right? I will go to the verses and we will read. But what if I show you that this is in your book? What you will do? Any Muhammadan? Anyone? I find it always amazing that Muhammadan are a bunch of fools when they try to attack Christianity. Because this is your religion, your prophet, he was a thief. He was trying to steal from the Jews their law. This is your stupid website. This is what? This is your stupid website. Fatwa number 78961. Oh, sorry. The fatwa number is 47399. Do you know what it says there? Do you know even what the title is? I hope this woman, Darax, she will read and she will laugh at herself because she just insulted her prophet. I will use Google translation, peace be upon him, so we can laugh. Translate to English. The wisdom of the fact that the blood money of a woman is half of the man. The question, and this is fatwa number in front of you, 47399. And this is the date, and this is your Muslim website. It says here, hold on, let me block this idiot. We said a million times, don't call me if you are not a Muslim. And this guy, he keep calling me. Idiot. All right. We go back to the website. Question. Why is the blood of money of a murdered man twice much of the women? Here they will show you that the Prophet said, and the and the Hadith said, and the scholar they said, and all of them they agree that the price of a man is twice the price of a woman. Then if we go to the Bible, this is not about price. So this is stupid, foolish, mad person who's trying to attack Christianity. They do not know what they have in their book. They don't. They have big mouth and they are desperate to attack us. At the same time, isn't it your prophet? Not only he copied from the books of the Jews, but he copied wrong. Isn't it your silly prophet? He put his hands on the Torah and he says, I believe in thee and the one who sent thee. They brought him the whole Torah and he took an oath, swearing by it, saying, I believe in thee and the one who sent thee. So every silly idiot who make fun of the book, of our books, is making fun of his prophet. And by the way, this hadith, Muhammad, he mentioned when he was reading the same chapter or the same book. The same exact book. But when he put his hand on in the book, he put in the Torah. But when they were reading from the same book you mentioned, the Rax, the fool. Now, she said too that in Timothy, 1 Timothy, 2:12, it says that the women is not permitted to teach over the men. Are you Muslim women permitted to teach over the men? And there is a reason for that. You know, many of you heard me many times saying that I don't agree with our sister, what her name? I forgot her name, the one in England, Hatun, to go and to argue with men because men can disrespect a woman, men can dishonor a woman, men, they can take advantage and even can assault a woman because they are cowards. And this is what happened to her last time she was in the park. A coward, Muhammad, and he assaulted her. So everything happened for a reason. But however, in case you do not know, in our book, we have books, it's called the Book of Judges. In our book, we have books speak about women who they are prophet. Not only that, the same letters you are talking about, the letters between the disciple of Jesus, the same letters are speaking about women who prophesy. So you are mistakenly understanding Christianity. Women, they can teach, they can preach, but everyone have a place. So women should be teaching women, it's better, and men should be teaching men, it's better. But in Islam, women, they cannot teach, period. And there is not a single woman, she is a prophet, period. And there is not a single woman, she is a judge, period. Actually, a woman, she cannot be a witness in the court, period. The only time a woman, she can be a witness in the court is in the case of borrowing money. A woman, she cannot be a witness in the case of a murder. Anything have to do with capital punishment. Anything, like in some Islamic sect, they allowed the Muslim women to be a witness in the case of giving birth, because women, she can go inside the room. A man, he cannot, to witness that this child is born of this woman. So they added this to the Quran, but the Quran is so specific that women, they can only be a witness in the case of borrowing money and 2 women of your choice. This is in case there is no 2 men. So not only you cannot teach, not only you cannot preach, not only you are half a brain according to the hadith, you are even according to the Quran. And actually Muhammad himself, he used the same phrase in the Quran to prove to the Muslim women that she is suffering from deficient in her mind, in her brain. So if there is no 2 men to witness borrowing money, then 1 man at least, which means even if 1,000,000 women are there, is not good. That's not, there's no proof. You have to have at least 1 man, and then 2 women which you approve, not only any women. Why? If a woman of them she err, the other one she remind her. Why the man will not err? Because according to your religion, the man is smart, the woman is dummy. So those angry Abdul who do not know what to say, they accuse us of things they have. Isn't it funny? They accuse us of things they have. And the verses she is quoting from the Bible, this is about devoting a person for the temple. This is not about price of a person. And this is where Muhammad, he took even the word zakat. If you ask Muslims, well, how much is the zakat? They don't know. It's up to wherever. Why? Because they stole it from the Jews. Zakat is a Hebrew word. It's about paying 10% of your income to the temple or to the church. It's a stoning thing from us. Who is next? Do we have any Muhammadan have anything to say? Anyone? Until now, we are waiting for any Muhammadan to show us any certain scientific miracles. You see, this is actually scientific in front of us. According to science, actually, women, they have better memory. Women, they have better memory, especially when it's come to describe things. Or what happened. You ask a man what you ate for lunch, you don't remember. You ask a woman, you take her to a wedding party, she come back, you ask her who was there, she will count 1 by 1, she will tell you what they were wearing, she will tell you what the rings in their hands, she will tell you the color of every woman's purse, the shoes. A man, he can't even remember what he was wearing in the same day. So how in the world the man he will remember and the woman she will not? I remember once I visited a cousin of mine. I don't, I hate to wear suits. Suit is my enemy, So anyway, I was like, I went to visit her, and then I went a year after or something like that. And then she said to me, you did not buy new clothes? You remember what I was wearing? I was wearing the same clothes a year after, but I don't wear those things or those kind of clothes unless I have a very, 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 very something I have to, I have to wear suit. Suit is my enemy. So now she's saying, this guy is cheap, he's wearing the same suit a year after. She remembered. I don't remember what I was wearing there. She remember. And you can go right now, actually, in front of you, as long as we are talking about science, we can show you a scientific study. Let's see. I just search, you know, this is not like I'm searching for a Christian website. Women do have better memory than men, you know, says the studies. It is official. It is what? It is official. You see it? And as long it's official that women, they have better memory than men, then it is official that Allah is stupid. It is official. Any Muhammadan? By the way, I want to say thank you for those who were worrying because I got a little bit sick. It was nothing really. I think I had a headache. I took an aspirin and looked like this aspirin caused me to throw up. That's all. And then after that, I received like 100 emails saying, "CP, are you okay?" And I was like, "Okay, guys, I'm okay. You know, it's my fault. I should not mention it. So I apologize for that." But this reminds me of the Prophet Science when he says, "Give him honey." Do you remember the hadith? When the guy, he came to Muhammad and he says, "My brother is sick, horribly sick." He said to him, "Give him money." The guy, he came after a few days. He says, "Get him more sick." He said, "Give him honey." He said, "He's getting more sick." He said, "Give him honey." He said, "But he, you know," and then he came and he said, "He's really sick. It's like almost dying, you know, maybe he have diabetes, you know." And then Muhammad, he screamed at him and he says, "Allah, he told the truth and your brother Billy is lying." And according to the hadith, the guy, his brother, he was healed. Why? Because he never come back. Well, how he will come back? He is convinced that Muhammad is a scam. Have you ever heard of a scientific prophet receiving inspiration from Allah, giving medicine to a person without even asking him what is the problem? I mean, if you are Jesus, you do not need medicine. You can say, "Oh, you are healed." Okay, we go. But this is Muhammad. He cannot do what Jesus do. He is a fraud. Your brother Billy is lying? Are you sure, Muhammad? The abdomen of your brother told a lie. You know what? I'm thinking to open a clinic. Anyone come to me, I give him money. One recipe for all everybody. Give him honey. He did not ask him what is the problem. Let him come to me. Let me see what's happening. Let us say Muhammad maybe have some expertise, you know, maybe, but he doesn't even know what is the problem. How you give him honey right away? Maybe you have a diabetes, you know. Honey. Yeah. Yeah, and not to forget the miracle too about the nagla seed, you know. Nagla seed, brother. This is what his name Mimi Hijab he is selling in his video. Each time he opened his video, he says, "Brother, sisters, buy this haji." You know, okay, unbelievable scam. So the Prophet said, the black seed, the nagla seed, is a remedy for every disease except death. That's it. Do you have cancer? Take nagla seed. Do you have Coca-Cola? Take nagla seed. Do you have diabetes? Take nagla seed. Now, for sure, by the way, I mean, all food have benefit, any food, and any seed have benefit. I mean, there is maybe some of them, they are not eatable, poison, but seed in general, they are useful for sure. You know, walnut or anything is useful, have many benefit. But the liar, he learned, this guy Muhammad, he hears something, he stick with it. I see some people speaking to me in Indonesian. Yeah, because I speak Indonesian very well. Do we have any Indonesian ustads? Those who charge $5,000 an hour to make a speech? Hey, Indonesian Muslims, if you know any of your ustad, look at those ustads. I mean, where they get those people from? If those ones who will teach you about God, what kind of God this God is, those people cannot even read the book of their God. Look at this guy. Habibi. Habibi, if you want to have 4 women, Habibi, it's okay, Habibi. But if you want to have 5 women, Habibi, you have divorced one, Habibi. Look at the wisdom and look at that. Look how deep the knowledge is. That's it. This Abdul in the left, he do not know what to do. He have only 4 wives now. He want to have 5. He was going to make an error, but the ustad corrected him. He says, brother, you cannot do that. First, you have to give me $500 to give you the consultation, okay? Because I'm like Muhammad. If you want to talk to me in private, you have to pay me first. You cannot do that. You have to divorce one of them, and then you can replace her bed with her, the new one. Look how deep. Very strong religion. I mean, actually, no, hold on. I saw a video. Let me show you this one. This one is new. Like when I opened today before I go, I was searching for Quran miracle, and I find this video. Like, what the heck is that? This is Sheikh Asim. Guys, you will not believe even what the title is. Let me show you the title. Can a homosexual man get married if he is afraid he won't satisfy his wife sexually? Can you read the title? Can a homosexual man get married? If the guy is a homosexual, what are you talking about? Get married from who? What wife? And then I said to myself, maybe the title is wrong. And this is his official website channel, you know, it's not a mistake. I mean, the title does not make sense. What the heck is that? You see, 518,000 subscribers. I thought maybe somebody is joking using his, you know, like image of him or something. Because people do it, you know. Somebody don't like him. But then when I click at the video, it's true. This guy is talking, and this is why he turned off the comment. Look how brave they are. And then you listen to the video. This is true. This is the topic. It's not really wrong. I mean, it's not, the title is not wrong. What? Dude, what's heads up? The guy is a homosexual. You cannot hear it? Hold on. It's my fault. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Oh, we will play it from the beginning. Hold on.
A homosexual who is unable to satisfy his wife, would it be permissible for him to get married? The answer is, if he's impotent, meaning that he's unable to fulfill his wife's desires due to his impotency, in incapacity, inability to do so, in this case, he's not permitted to get married unless he gives the family he's getting married to a heads up. So before they proceed He would go and say, listen, guys, this person proposing is impotent, cannot fulfill his.
I mean, this is the best comedy. I don't know what to say. Honestly, when I saw the title first, I said maybe there's a mistake. Can a homosexual man get married if he's afraid he won't satisfy his wife sexually? Secondly, what impotent have to do with satisfying the women sexually? Do you know what impotent mean? Oh boy. I love the Chinese when they say they lived as a donkey, never come back as a horse. I know what they are talking about. This is serious. Do we have any Abdul? Anyone? And by the way, you can find the video yourself. In case you do not believe me, this is what. Here we go. Can a homosexual man get married if he is afraid he won't satisfy his wife sexually? What the heck is that? No comment. No comment. Muhammad was impotent, obviously. But don't you think if we give him this guy Nagla seed, that will solve the problem? Your prophet, he says this Nagla seed can solve every problem. So let's say the guy, he is impotent and he is homosexual. We give him Nagla seed. He wake up in the morning, he is a different person. What a religion. Do we have any Muhammadan? I have a guy, he sent me, why you debate this guy, Fufu, Mumu, Susu? Abdul, your dummies, they don't even dare to let me call them. That is a reality. Face it. You are terrified. They are really terrified. Do we have any Abdul? Anyone? So who is a Muhammadan would like to tell us about the scientific facts in the Quran? Who want to tell us? Why suddenly the Muslims, the Muhammadan, they have nothing to say? Simply because all those scientific facts are not facts. It is a scam. And every one of them, not only it is false, it is the opposite. Which means they try to make what is error against science, try to make it scientific. And that's why I'm challenging any Muhammadan. Let us make it simple. If you call me, I want you to choose for me the most powerful thing you think in the Quran is exist. Have to do with the miracles, scientific miracles, as your Muhammadan claim. I don't want to choose just a normal one. I want you to choose the most amazing thing. If there's any, is amazing. Anyone? Any Muhammadan? We just showed you an example. We searched for the verse, which is the first chapter Muhammad received. And here how, and look, look how they lie in translation. Look, Nasiya, they changed the translation from forelock to the front of his head. And even the verse says, we will grab him from his hair. They lie in the translation. We just showed you the other article. It's saying his forelock. It's just to fabricate things. What about fresh water cannot mix with salt water? That's a good one. CYKA. Wait, guys, why you are using your name like a license plate? What is that? You guys are driving me. You know, are you taking advantage of me because I'm an Arab and my English is bad? It's okay. It's okay. I will forgive your loop, the brain loop you have. So here we have our friend here is asking, what about the salt water and the fresh water cannot mix? Well, I advise you to go to the kitchen right now and get 2 cups of water. One has salt and one has no salt. And mix them together. Let's see if they will mix or not. And actually, this one is alone is proving that the Quran is stupid. Actually, let me search for this one. We spoke about it many times before, but this is one of the stupid, silly proof in the Quran that the Quran is made by a fraud. I will search for Quran miracle. Hold on, give me a second. Quran miracle, salt, and water, and okay, we search in Prophet Google, peace be upon him, and then you will find, brother, tons of videos. Look at this one, and here will show you. They will show you 2 water. You know, when the two body of water meet, and you will see the comment, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Look, brother, the Quran, the fresh water and salty water never mix. And look how many websites. Look. Okay, let me click at this one here. Because the Quran, what the Quran is saying, that the fresh water and salt water, they never mix, because the stupid Muhammadi think that salty water and fresh water, they are 2 bodies of water, they never touch each other. Why? Because there's a barrier between them, which is land. So here the question is, describing water barrier in the miracle is miracle of the Quran. Here it says, a question, the Quran states something about 2 seas, oceans, that are mixing, but in fact there has been stated before in the existence of the Quran, the drinkable sweet water is light, blah 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 blah, and you know, he's just talking about science. Okay, the answer now. All perfect praise be to Allah, blah 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 blah. I testify, blah blah blah. Okay, before investigation the Quran and the proceed and miracle, subject a water barrier in meeting water mass without mixing, transgressing invisible barrier between them. We should first ask ourselves the question, in the statement of Aristotle true, okay, it's in itself, was he really speaking about the water barrier? Okay, by going back to the entire statement, blah 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 blah, okay, in order to realize the truth, and you should refer to the full statement, okay, and then you can read, because you can anytime you can freeze the video and you can read the whole thing, as we show you everything, and you can search for the article, by the way. Here we go. But we want to just go to the cheese. You may find this be referring second part of the book. Okay, there's a book here. What is the answer? Let me show you the answer. How we get them busted right away. The Quran, because it is a fraud, claiming that salty water and fresh water never mix. The scientists don't say that fresh water and salty water don't mix. That is a lie. Absolute lie. They mix every second. What the Quran said, that Allah, He created a barrier which is made from rocks between them. Which is a clear proof that Muhammad is a fraud. And if there is any Muslim would like to call and talk about it, so we can even laugh more. Yeah, this website is really horrible. Hold on. But we need it because it have the two, English and Arabic, in the same time. All right. Chapter 25, verse number 53, it says, "It is he who let," this is the Muslim translation, I'm not translating. "It is he who let free the two seas." First of all, the fresh water is not a sea. So this is the first mistake. Secondly, between two brackets, they say kinds of water. That's false. Seas is seas. One is palatable and sweet, and the other one is salt and bitter. And he has set a barrier and complete partition between them. Do you see the word complete? This is destroy all the false claim they say about they are not mixing. It's complete partition. There's a barrier. Then you go and read the interpretation. You will see the interpretation saying that the barrier, which is in Arabic barzakh, a different verse in the Quran. Let us go there. Barzakh is a dry land. And it's not an Arabic word, by the way, the word barzakh. Chapter 55. The same story, because the Quran repeats itself always. Chapter 55, verse number 19. "It is he who has let loose the two seas." Okay, again, two seas, which mean the salt water and the freshwater sea, meeting together. Between them, there is a barrier which none of them can transgress. You see, it's clear. None of them can transgress. If we go and read the interpretation, we will see right away that Allah, He put the word barzakh in Arabic mean a dry land. Let us go to the interpretation. So the Muhammadan, they will not say, it doesn't say that, ZB. You know that. It doesn't say that, ZB. Okay, Tafsir Ibn Kathir. Does it say that, ZB? It doesn't say that, ZB. Why number? Let us close some pages, too many pages here. So, chapter 55, verse number 20. 55. Verse number 25. 20 to 25, let's read. Actually, if we start from 14, even things get more horrible and more stupid, but we will skip, Let us go down. Here we go. He let them loose. Ibn Abbas' statement says, okay. Ibn Ziyad said, he prevent them from meeting by dividing barrier. He placed between them to separate them. The two seas are fresh and salty water. The former come in form of running river. Okay. So Allah will not let the river water go to the sea. They will never let them meet. Let us read carefully again, because maybe this is not what he meant. He placed a barrier between them, between those two types of water, so that they do not transgress upon each other. Would spoil the, like the salty water will spoil the nature or of the fresh water. But what barrier is that? Let us see. Still until now, We did not find the answer. Let's see. Okay. We will go to Ibn Kathir and we will read the same but different verse now. Instead of this one, we will read. Let's close this one. Close this one. Right. This is chapter 55, verse number 20. We need chapter 25. Let us go to 25. All right. Does any Muslim want to say anything before we show you the shocking stupidity of the Quran? Any Muslim want to say anything before we go? Before we read the interpretation. How shocking it is to be that all those videos and all those articles are made of fabrication. The Quran says the opposite, which is scientific error. Let us go. No Muslim. Read with me, Muhammadan. The same thing, the Quran mentioned it more than one time. The same thing. The barrier mean a dry land. Do you see it? Let me zoom in case you're blind. And this is Ibn Kathir. Why it says a dry land? Because this is what barzakh mean. Barzakhan. Even the verse after it says وَحِجْرًا مَحْجُورًا. Even a rock is divided by rocks. So according to the Quran, Allah, He placed between the salty water, He set a barrier, complete partition between them. Meaning between the sweet and water and salty water. Meaning a barrier, mean a partition, which is a dry land. And complete partition means a barrier to prevent one of them of reaching the other. But all of us, we knew that rivers, which is a fresh water, and most of them end in the ocean. So according to the Quran, fresh water never meet with salty water. So imagine what is stupid in the Quran. The Muslims, they try to make it scientific, amazing discovery, when the Quran is saying something stupid. Can you believe it? Do we have any Muhammadan want to say anything? So why the Muslims lie and they make this as a scientific miracle when in fact it's a scientific error? Do you see how they flip things upside down? No dignity. And always you need to ask yourself, what kind of belief need liars to make it look true? What kind of belief is defended by liars? Any Muhammadan want to show me something scientifically true? What the language is Injil, Arabic or Aramaic? Injil, neither Arabic, neither Aramaic. Injil is a Greek word. And this is additional proof that Muhammad is a fraud. Why? The Muslims, they say that Isa was sent to the children of Israel. Okay. And the Quran says that Allah will never send a messenger except in the tongue of his people. Okay. So why he sent a book in Greek? why Allah he choose the name which is used in the Greek language for the Bible. As long the name is in Greek, that's mean the book he's talking about is a Greek Bible. And we knew that the original Bible written in three languages, three major languages, but there's other actually, you know, like the Ethiopian, they have their language, and there's Aramaic, there's two form of Aramaic, like the ancient and the newer one, etc. So, and the Greek language. So Muhammad, he used the word Injil, which is proving again that Muhammad is a fraud, for he is speaking against his religion. If Allah will never send a book except in the tongue of his people, so why the book of Jesus called Injil? No answer. Secondly, if Allah will never send a messenger except in the tongue of the people, how Muhammad then is a messenger for Bangladesh or Indonesia? And look, the verse here for the first time saying something makes sense, at least, you know. Why? In order to make it clear for them. So Allah will not send a message except in your language. And he will not send a messenger unless he is from the people of that language. So how the Arabic will be the language of Allah for all nations? What happened? Any Muhammadan? Did you notice until now we did not get one Abdul to prove us wrong? That the Quran is a laughable book? There's no scientific miracle as they claim. And notice, I'm not even going after the stupid mistakes in the Quran. I'm just refuting their stupid lies. One of the funny miracles in the Quran, the Muslim, they say, okay, how you can explain to me that Allah, he spoke about the story of Solomon, okay, and he said that the female ant, she spoke to the other ant, and she said to them to hide, okay, and scientific discovery proved that the one who, the guard, she is a female. Wow. The Quran says female ants. Abdul, in Arabic, we don't have a male ant. All individual ants, we call them namla. We don't look if they have balls or not. Trust me. So, I mean, look at the stupidity. And brother, how the Quran knew that the guard is a female? Like Abdul, listen. In Arabic, all of them, we call them namla. We don't look at their balls. Trust me, we don't. All right? No, it says namla. Abdul, okay, can you tell me what the word male namla is in Arabic? Show me the dictionary. Secondly, I mean, the story here is the most stupid. This one you want to prove to me that this Quran have science? Okay, hold on. Let us focus carefully. So Sulaiman or Solomon, he arrived to the valley of the ants. There's valley of the ants. Those ants live only in that valley? Man, I thought they are all over. So Sulaiman never saw an ant before. Until he arrived to the valley of ants. Brother, millions of ants, brother. Millions. And then one of the ants said, do you see the word said? In Arabic it says qalat. Qalat. Huh? Read it, huh? Qalat. But ants don't talk. I mean, they communicate, yes. But here it says qalat, which means she said something from her lips. But ants don't talk by using their mouth. Ants, they communicate by chemical or vibration. So if the ant, she vibrate or use chemical to warn her friends, how Sulaiman, he heard her speech. Even your stupid translation said he was amused at her speech. But she is not talking. Either they make chemical or they make vibration. That's it. There's no third mess. Ants actually are deaf and they are mute. They don't hear sound. What do you mean he heard her speech? The talking ant. The talking ant. And then if we go and read the legend of the Jews, we will find that this is all coming from the Jewish stories for their kids. And what makes it more funny, if you go just the verse number 16, it says that Allah, he taught Sulaiman the language of the birds. Okay. What do you mean, okay? Allah, he taught Sulaiman the language of the birds. Okay. Abdul, what's wrong with you? Allah, he taught Sulaiman the language of the birds. How he understand the language of the ants? Read it. And Sulaiman narrated knowledge of Dawood, okay, and he said, "O mankind, we have been taught the language of birds." So Solomon, he learned the language of birds. He starts speaking to the ants. Solve the problem now. Any Abdul? You know, Spider-Man is way better. What this guy keeps saying in the Indonesian language. My friend, don't spam the chat, Silbanji, or I don't know, I think you're a Christian, right? There's no need to repeat the same thing, my friend. Use your brain, say something different. Talk to the ant, let the ant talk to you. You know, imagine yourself, you have an ant in front of you. Allah, he taught you the language of the birds. Oh, ant, what? Oh, okay, let me respond to you. What the heck? So Allah, he taught him the language of the birds, and he is understanding the ants. Wow. That is astonishing. I mean, the story alone here is just a joke. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Oh boy. What we will read. Do you remember when we try to understand that the army of Sulaiman? If we try to read this about this, chapter 27, verse number 17. Hold on. Just, you know, for education. And now the Muslim got upset. Yeah. The Muslims, the Muhammadan, they will get upset. Why are you reading this? You know, like, why is it not? Is it the Quran is a book of science? Is it this is a book of science? Here you go. 27, 17 in front of you. Okay. And we go to Ibn Kathir. Brother. All right, let's go here. Okay, and they were gathered before Sulaiman, his host, the jinn and men and bird. So the army of Sulaiman have a three major brigade. Genie, human, chickens. Okay. Sulaiman troops, jinn, men, birds, were gathered together. He rode with them in display of mighty and glory, with people marching behind him, followed by the genie, and the birds are flying above their head. When it was hot, they would shade, Him, our friend, just to let you know, birds flying in the top of you by millions, they will not only shade, they will shit, literally. Anyway. And then they continue, excuse my language. Yeah, but I wanna, you know, I wanna try to find for you something more exciting about Sulaiman. How big is the army of Sulaiman? Science, science, pure science. Quran, Muhammad, pure science. Pure science, brother. From the beginning to the end. Any Muhammadan want to tell us how big was the army of Sulaiman? Huh? Yeah. We have any Muslim, and I don't know why it's so dry. See, we made a mistake by saying we challenge you. They are scared already. Without challenge. How big the army of Sulaiman Muslims? Is it true? Is it it's true like it is thousands of miles long? Is it true that he carried all his army on the top of a flying carpet? Is it true that he have a ring, he controlled the genies and the world? Is it true that Sulaiman, he dies standing holding a stake? Science, brother. And nobody noticed that he is dead for a year, brother? And why nobody noticed, brother? Because, brother, he was holding his stick, his staff. But isn't it obvious that he is dead? Don't you think, like, after, if you talk, let us say you die standing. I'm not going to question that because Allah said that. Who dare to question? Your neck will fly with the peaceful religion. Unless you are a Christian prince, you don't care for your neck. Then, Sulaiman, brother, he was holding a stick. But remember, Sulaiman, when he hold the stick, he stand up. And then suddenly Allah, he sends Jibreel. And Jibreel took his soul. And he died standing, brother. But Allah, after he took the soul of Solomon, he, oh, oops, what I did. Like, what the heck? I don't want the genie to know now because they did not finish the work. So Allah, he made them not to notice that he is dead because he was holding the stick standing. So like they go to his room, the ministers, Assalamu alaikum, Big Abdul Sulaiman. Sulaiman don't answer. Assalamu alaikum. He don't answer. Salam alaikum. Sulaiman is not answering. The ministers, one after one, they say, Assalamu alaikum, sir, king. No answer. But this is very normal. Because we Middle Eastern, we answer nothing. You call the phone company, they don't answer. You call the electric company, they don't answer. You call upon Allah, he don't answer. And because those genies and those are human there, they are Middle Eastern like me, it was normal. He don't answer. Very natural of us. The whole nation don't answer anything. Allah don't answer, angel don't answer, king don't answer, government don't answer, police don't answer. Normal. 911 don't answer. Ambulance don't answer. Nobody answer there. So because of this habit, we as a Middle Eastern and Arab, nobody noticed that Sulaiman is dead, brother. But then the wives, they came in. And the wives, hello, honey. You want to eat? You don't answer. Okay. It's normal because husbands in the Middle East, they don't answer too. So they leave. They come second day. Hey, honey, do you want to take a shower, eat breakfast, lunch, something? You don't answer. The wives, they never suspect anything about him because it was normal. He don't answer. Middle Eastern men, they don't answer. You know? Then, brother, this is true story, by the way. It was like month after month after month, and Solomon, he don't answer. Now, if we ask Dr. Zakir Naik, he can explain it better than me for sure, but sadly, he is not here. Christian Prince, I told you one time, I'm watching you. Hey, Zakir Naik, how in the world you were able to join us without calling me? Christian Prince, first of all, I'm watching you very closely. Hey, Zakir Naik, hold on. How you watch me? Are you hacking my computer? Christian Prince, I'm watching you. Okay, we got it. You are watching me. Now answer this. How in the world Suleiman, he dies standing for a year and nobody noticed that he's dead? It's very simple. As an example, I went to make a lecturer and I was in Pakistan and I made a big lecturer and then I finished the lecturer and then I left the lecturer and nobody noticed that I'm done with the lecturer. Yeah, that's happened because in Pakistan, you know, hashish, Taliban, hashish, drugs, you know, morphine, cocaine, you know. No, everybody's high, so nobody is even watching you. Christian Prince, respect yourself. Nobody noticed me because simply they are impressed with the word of Allah. Oh, okay. But this is a king, you know. He has, you know, they are building. They were asking him questions. He have soldiers. He have ministers. He have a lot of wives. How did nobody notice that he is dead? It's very simple. As an example, how many times you ask Muslim a question and they never answer? Many. Actually, all of them, including you. Exactly. So, it's very normal. We Muslim, we don't answer. And Suleiman, Prophet Suleiman is a Muslim. I'm really never thought about this before. That's really above my grade. Exactly, great. And listen carefully. Secondly, this is story proven to be scientifically. If you have a stick, we have scientists, they study this stick. And it take about 12 months and 7 days and 7 minutes to eat it. Yeah, 12 months and 7 days and 7 minutes. Oh, there's no second? And 7 seconds. Oh, I was wondering. No. Okay. So the study says that it takes 12 months and 7. Why is it not 7 months and 7 minutes and 7 seconds? You know? Christian Prince. Allah, He is all wise. And Allah decides 1 year. Oh, okay. And nobody noticed. And nobody noticed. Okay, nobody noticed that Suleiman is dead, but nobody noticed the termite eating the steak. Christian Prince. First of all, the termite is invisible. They're what? Invisible. What? They are invisible. Invisible. Termite and they are invisible. Exactly. Because they were eating the steak from inside. Oof, man, that's deep. From inside. Yes, exactly. So from outside, it looks fine. Oh, that's deep. So, where do you get this opinion from? It's my opinion. Okay, Zakir, you can hang up now. Christian Prince, you hang up first. Okay, no, you hang up. Christian Prince, if I hang up, you will say I run away from you. Okay? Yeah, I will hang up. Christian Prince, I will tell everybody that you hang up in my face. And you are a coward. Like, what the heck? I told you hang up. You said you said if I hang up on you, you will say, what's wrong with you, Zakir Naik? Come on, just leave us alone. Because we are enjoying the movie of the stick of Solomon. Zakir? And Muhammad, and if you don't believe me, this is what happened. We can go right now to Ibn Kathir, chapter 34:14. Zach, are you there? I think he's gone. God, he's gone. Greeting, Prince, I'm here. What the heck? You scared me, man. I thought you hang up. Okay, Zakir, read with me, please. It says here, Allah tell us how Solomon, peace be upon him, died, and how Allah concealed his death from the jinn who were subjugated to him in hard labor. Look, hard labor. Look at this genie. What can you know? He remained leaning on his stick, which was his staff, as Ibn Abbas, may Allah pleased with him, and Mujahid and Hassan and others, and Qatada said. He stayed like that for a long time, nearly a year, brother. And when the creature of the earth, which was kind of warm, ate through his stick, brother, all the sciences here, all of it. Who can deny that termite eat sticks of kings? No one. They went, they attack his stick, and then when they ate his stick, he fell down on the ground, which was kind of warm, ate through the stick, it became weak and fell to the ground. Then and only then, brother, then and only then, it became apparent that he had died long time ago. Brother, a great example of the scientific miracles of the Quran. Who can beat this story? Any Muhammadan? Who sent those worms? Allah, He sent the worms. You see, Allah is like those worms. They were like this, the Santa clock. You know Santa clock. So Allah, He said to Himself, okay, I don't want them to know. Like I don't want to wake up after a year to make him fall down. So I will send termite, huh? And He calculated how many termite they will make the stick collapse in 1 year. So He sent, let us say, 100 termite to do the job. Took them a year. True story. Very scientific. Any Muhammadan? Anyone? I see a lot of angry Muhammadan in the chat, but I know, our friend, we are here to show you what you are angry because what you see is stupid. I understand, but this is not our fault. It's not my fault. Nothing informed them, the Quran says, of his death, except the little worms in the earth, which kept slowly growing away at his stick. This is why I decided to buy the stick. You know, in Arabic we use the word, we say aluminium. In English they say it in a different way. So I bought a stick made it from aluminium, not aluminum. And now I want to know how the termite of Allah will eat my stick. I will go live on air, and I will stay live on air for the coming centuries. And I want to see how the termite of Allah will make Muslims know, even notice that I am dead long time ago. They will not notice because we don't answer. Number one. Number two, the Middle Eastern, when we die, nothing eat us. You see this termite, did you notice? The termite, they are eating the stick. They don't eat the guy. Man, because we don't taste good. Abdul, the guy is dead for a year. And as I know, there's a lot of worms will eat the guy. And if you leave a dead guy for a few days in his bedroom, the worm will eat him up. You do not need to bring them. They are inside him. Unbelievable. Miracle. This is an unbelievable book, brother. Who can beat this book? Anyway, I think we have enough. Sadly, we could not find one Abdul, but I'm happy that we have those two ex-Muslims, you know, the one from Holland, the other one, he live in Germany, but both of them from Islamic countries. I'm happy for them that they left Islam. We gained their speaking to them today. I'm very happy. And the unique part of one of them, the one who spoke, the second one, when he said he left Islam because of a dog. Isn't it? This is amazing. Isn't it? This is amazing. When this guy, he said that he left Islam because of a dog, and he have the dog there. This is telling you that if a person decides to see the truth, he can find it right away. A dog changed the life of this person. Because he asked himself, why in the world this religion is against dogs? Why dogs are satanic? Why dogs? What's wrong? This God, this funny God, Allah, he have a stupid prophet. He cannot keep his mouth shut. And he say the most stupid things. How in the world you convince anyone that the dog is the enemy of God? And angels, they will not enter a house have dogs. What's the problem? Obviously, Muhammad, he noticed that dogs, they can sense his evil. You know, dogs, they have different kind of sensation, not like us as a human. They can sense energy, bad energy. So the coward Muhammad, he noticed that dogs hate him. So he wanted to kill all dogs. And he spoke awful against them. But all of us, we knew that dogs are the best friend. Maybe now they are not important as before for us in our new civilization. But in certain time, my friend, dogs is a necessity. It's very important. And I assure you that you can trust a dog you feed, but you might not trust a human you did feed. A human can bite you, your dog will not, generally speaking. Your brother can bite you. Your family can betray you. Your dog will die defending you. Speaking against dog and ordering to kill all dogs and claiming that the black dog is the devil, proving again the racism and the stupidity of this man Muhammad. And this is why I say I'm very thankful that Muhammad is a person who never kept his mouth shut. The more he talk, the more he exposed his stupidity. And this is the result of Muhammad hate against dogs. Why you want to? I mean, Even if a dog, by the way, even dogs who they are, let us say, vicious. I mean, it's an animal. Why this enmity against an animal? Especially that the majority of dogs are very useful. There's many people, they can suffer from being alone, depression. They don't have anyone, a dog can be a guardian, companion, something to make them feel like they have somebody around them. And there's tons of stories about amazing dogs saving lives. Number one, actually, creature who help us to fight drugs is dogs. If you go in any airport, it's a must to have dogs. Even dogs, they can, they are using them now for medication, like to find who is sick. The dog, he can sense if you are sick. So why this hatred against dogs? Obviously, Muhammad is evil. Somebody's saying, did Muhammad order to kill all dogs? Yes, absolutely. When people start complaining about killing all dogs, Muhammad, he switch. He says, okay, keep the hunting, the guardian. Let me show you the reference. Say we are making things up. And then Muhammad, he became, as usual, his superstition. He claimed that black dog specifically is evil. And Muhammad, he said, if not dogs or nation like us, let us see. Yeah, all those stories about killing dogs, but let us go to something specific. Here Muhammad is saying, if you hear the dog barking or a donkey braying in the night, seek refuge from Allah from them, for surely they have seen what you have seen not. Okay, continue. Malik related to Nafi, etc., that the Messenger of Allah, he grant to kill the dogs. He order dogs to be killed, all dogs. You see? Then people, they start complaining because they need them. Then he says, okay, don't kill the dogs for hunting or for your shepherd. You ask yourself, why? What a hateful person. What a hateful person. He's not only anti-human creature, as Muhammad, is anti-animals. Even lizard, he made them enemy of Muslims. This is why he said, if you kill a lizard from the first hit, Allah will give you a reward, etc., etc. If you kill him from the second hit, you will give him the half reward. If you kill him from the third hit, you have the lowest. But then you ask yourself, okay, why killing the lizard is so important? According to Muhammad, the lizard, he tried to burn Abraham. Let me find the hadith. Madness. The Prophet of Allah, he ordered to kill the lizard. In case you do not know, lizards are very useful animals. They control the insect spread. They are very useful for farmers. In your garden, if you see a lizard in your garden, never kill it. It will clean your garden from all harmful insect who can eat your tomato or your vegetables or even your flowers. This is what lizards they do. They are harmless. Why we need to kill it? Because this lizard, all the animals, they brought water to stop the burning of the Prophet Abraham, except the lizard, brother. And then Muhammad, he come with something even more funny. He claimed that lizards are Jews. How he knew that the lizards are Jews? Look at this. The lizard are Jews. Allah, he cursed them, he made them lizard. I mean, what's wrong with this man? What is the logic? I forgot, we cannot talk about logic when we speak about Muhammad. And then the story that all the animals, they brought water. Look at this hadith here. Whoever kills a house lizard with one blow will have such and such reward. You see the outlaw sign in the old movies? When a cowboy, he go after some outlaw criminal? That is Mr. Lizard. I saw a movie that Muslims are so peaceful, they are not allowed to hurt even a spider. Well, the spider supposedly, because Muhammad, he went inside the cave, and the spider, he made a whip, and this is why they respect the spider, not because they are peaceful. So they don't kill the spider, but they kill a human, they behead a human. They are peaceful, absolutely. Muhammad, he put nails in the eyes of people, he cut their hands, he cut their feet, he tortured them, and they are peaceful, brother. They don't kill a spider. Yeah, they kill dogs, human, women, men, children, but we don't kill a spider, brother. And we don't eat pork. Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Let me try to find you the hadith about this lizard. How evil he is. Brother, when the kuffar, they wanted to burn Abraham, all the animals in the jungle, they brought water. Except Mr. Geigo. Geigo is the only one, or salamander, or lizard, whatever you call him, is the only one, brother, who was blowing wind at the fire. Why? Why, Mr. Geigo, you do that? How dare you? You are really disgusting. That's why Prophet of Allah, he waged jihad against Gaigo. Brothers and sisters, Gaigos is the enemies of Allah. So all the animals they brought water, is that including pigs? Or rats? All animals they brought except Gaigo? That's deep. Do we have any Muhammad? I want to say anything? This is all pure science, by the way, proven to be true. No? Me, myself, once I saw a house in fire. The fire department, they came. They are from one side putting water. From the other side, there's like 1,000 lizards. And they were blowing wind at the fire. You know? I saw it with my own, you know the thing. And Joe Biden, he can quote for you the prophet to prove that he's wise. The idiot Joe Biden. Any Abdul? All right, I think we have enough for today. I hope you enjoy the time with us. When I say enjoy, some people they say, oh, Christian Prince, we are not here for fun. I say enjoy learning. And this is the purpose of what we do. Feel free to download the video, share it with your friends. And now we have a solution if you are a homosexual and you want to get married, because we have a Muslim video explain to us how you can marry and you are a homosexual and you cannot satisfy your wife. Okay, I don't know. Muhammad and know better. They say what they say and they do what they do, and we learn what we learn. I want to say thank you all for being here, and let me know what you think about the topic. Please leave a comment, because your comment can help us to increase the view. Now, increasing the view maybe it's not really important for some of you, but for me it's important. As you see, I don't keep my videos. I don't keep them. I don't make my videos for myself. But we want to be sure that we are learning as many, we are teaching as many as we can. So people will not be fooled by the videos Muslims make. So let us say, what we do here is the vaccine against lies. And remember, Islam without lies dies. Thank you. God bless you, and see you soon again. This is your brother Christian Prince, who was serving you humbly for today.
I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Qur'an is mentioned. If this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.